Okay, so the first two graphs are the new ones, tangent and cotangent, and I'll totally explain it. Just draw it, okay? I'll totally explain it, but just draw it for right now. And then the two that are below it are the ones that we talked about yesterday. So, but I'll still scroll so that you guys can have all four of them together. Okay, so the top two, those are brand new, tangent and cotangent. And then the bottom two, I'll scroll to it so that you guys can see those again, just as a refresher. But secant and cosecant were pretty doggone easy yesterday.
Oh wait, I already started.
You did. It's just the notes are, I wanted to put tangent and cotangent on top just because that's the newest stuff.
Is that asymptote at 90 and negative 90?
It is. It's from negative 90 to positive 90. Light snow stopping in Centralia. Thanks. I don't know. It's going to be really, really cold today, though.
So everything's going to freeze, is what you're saying?
No, it's already too cold. So the snow that fell was just light and fluffy because it wasn't even close to.
Probably right now, Kelly, that was not in the best shape. No, I slid down my driveway. It was really bad. So was the parking lot. I about hit a car. My brakes would not stop.
Were you the first one out of the parking, out of your driveway today?
Like the first one.
My dad leaves.
Well, now every morning you're going to have to get up and go out with some salt first and throw it out and then go back. You're just going to time it better. No, you just need to time it better. You stay up top at the top of that little hill, and then you check both sides, and then you go.
Then you slide down.
Yeah. Okay. So tangent starts low left, cotangent starts high left, and then I'll explain the dots to you, but there's always three dots that I'll explain, so don't freak out about that. And then secant and cosecant, those are the easy ones. Okay, so we're just doing this for today and tomorrow, but I'm still gonna have a couple homework grades off of it, okay? Can I scroll just a little? Just a little. Okay, so scrolling just a little to get to secant and cosecant. Okay, so if you want to get all four of them together, that's good. We did secant and cosecant yesterday. No. The only thing that's new for secant and cosecant today, I just wrote what the period is. Okay, so on cosecant, nothing changed. It was from 0 to 360. That's what's on the board here. But then yesterday, remember, for secant, well, for cosecant, it's 0 to 360. But for secant, you got to start over at negative 90. And that's the weird part. And you're just going to have to think a little when it comes to making your asymptotes. Remember, fancy word for can't touch this. Can't touch that. Mm-mm. 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 Can we go back? Oh, wait, still. Never mind. Wavy lines.
They're all like bunched up, so I had to fix it.
Oh, I see what you did. It's okay. It's all right. So for all four of them, the high point is 1 and the low point is -1. That's nothing, nothing new. So the high point's 1, the low point's -1. But on tangent and cotangent, you're just going to center these dots. So that dot by -1 to the left of -1, you just kind of center that. I don't care that it's at negative 45. You don't need to say that. Okay, and then same thing with this dot. You just kind of center it. I don't care that it's at 45, like you don't need to write that. The values that, like when I grade these, I just look for your asymptotes and then just make sure that you have the right curve. Okay, so do you have these dotted lines correct? And you know that on cotangent, there's another dotted line there. You just can't see it because of the y-axis, but there's really a dotted line right there. Okay. It was just hidden by a solid line. Okay, so now I'm going to be referencing these drawings for all of the examples that I'm about ready to do. So you're going to be like, how'd you get that? All I'm doing is just going back to the original graph and just tweaking it just a little change. Ready? Set. Uh-oh, Wolf is not. Go. Okay, here we go. Let's do it. So this is going to be a tangent graph, and you already know what the original tangent graph looks. I have posters for this too, but I'm not going to dig them out. No, I'd really have to dig them out. I could just have somebody hold them up in the air.
They have clips on the board.
Yeah, I know. That's where I normally put them, but I don't want to dig them up. But they're the same. It's exactly what you just drew. Okay, so in my mind, I remember from the graph that tangent has a natural split. Okay, so that means something's here and something's here. Natural split. Okay, so hey, look at tangent. It has a natural split. It starts low left. Okay, I can do that. And the period's 180. So this is 3. This goes to 5. And it goes to 1. I lose anybody yet? Okay, I'm still writing down. What?
Are those lines always going to be at negative 90 and 90?
No, that's a great question. Patience. Patience, redhead. Patience.
That's remember you like did the writing thing, right? By the
Yeah. Yeah, but get ready because this one's different.
oh.
Okay, there's no parentheses, so that means nothing got moved left or right. You know what I mean? However, this 6 is different. This 6 means 180 divided by 6. What is it normally? What normally? It's normally 360, but tangent has a period of 180. Okay? So that means that it's 30. That's its period. Okay, so does that mean 30 left and 30 right? No, it can't mean 30 left and 30 right because that wouldn't be a period of 30. It has to be 15 left and 15 right. Okay, let's graph it. There's a dot here, there's a dot here, there's a dot here, and then you just go like, do you want me to draw the line yet? Here we go. I'll do it in green because then we've represented a lot of different colors. And there's tangent. Okay, so all this is about is can you follow another pattern? Because whenever you get a job somewhere, there's things that have already been done forever, and they're going to want you to follow certain patterns. So this is just trying to build up your confidence. Can you analyze something and then just replicate it? That's what this is. That's what this is about. Got it? Get it? Because even so, my son, he graduated a year ago. So he graduated in the middle of the year from college. And so he got a job. So he's been at this job now for a year, yay, in Kansas City. And he's an architect and he does stuff. But the computer programs that they use at his work are like ancient. And Garrett's like, you know that we could be using this program instead of that one. And the guy's like, nope, you got to learn this program because this is what we've always used. So he's got to learn to adapt, see a pattern, and adjust it. That's what he's done. He's like, Dad, it's frustrating because I could be done like that. It's okay, son. They're paying you now. My son, the architect. Ready?
You make a book about that.
Yeah.
Name it My Son.
Yeah.
His whole life story. Five plays.
No. I have some book ideas.
Is that where you're gonna do when you retire? You're gonna golf and write a book?
I have like one really good book idea, and I think it would be really good.
Okay, share.
No, I'm not going to share it with you. No, because the title of the book kind of gives away, like you would see the title of the book and say, "Oh, that sounds interesting." So it's not a novel, it's more of like a self-help type book. There. Yeah, you would.
I'd read it.
I also have an idea for a clothing line now, like a brand.
Golf shorts?
24K.
No, I don't even care what it doesn't even matter what clothing items I'll sell. It's the name. No, it's not 24K. No, I have a name for it, and I'm just like, I really need to market that. I can't tell you the name because then you would steal it. It's really good though.
Okay.
I'm excited about it. Next.
Are you actually gonna make it a thing though?
Yeah, I watched a video on how to do it too. Like how to market my idea. All right, let's do cotangent. I think we're just going to do one of each.
Oh, yeah, marketing. Marketing stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then he's gonna steal his idea.
I'll help you at the end of the year.
Yeah. Okay, so now let's do cotangent. Notice that it doesn't say natural split this time. It does not say natural split.
Was it gonna tell us on the test?
No, you will not be quizzed or tested on this.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, this is just the end of chapter 2. We were just a little, like we missed it by 2 days.
Like Sam
Being-
used the holder's class where he's just like, I don't care.
Being on, well, this is where we ended first semester 2 years ago.
What are people doing their exam?
Very well.
It was pretty easy.
Well, because you had open notes.
I would have failed it.
No, if you would have studied, you would have done fine. But open notes even made it easier.
Yeah. I could study right when I was doing it.
I was so unfair.
Shocker.
I know.
Okay, there is not a natural split. So, if there's not a natural split, that means 1, 2. Okay? So, yeah, it's right on the y-axis. Okay, so I went ahead and just put the red dotted line there just so that you guys can see it. So obviously this is 4, and then we're going to go up 2 to 6, and then we're going to go down 2 to 2. Okay, and then just like before, I'm going to take this here 2, and I'm going to do 180 divided by 2 and get 90. So then it's going to go 0 to 90. Oh, well, that was easy. You don't have to think much when it's, not a natural split. Okay, there's a dot in the middle. I don't care where that's at. There's a dot centered to the left of it, and there's a dot centered to the right of it. And then that's cotangent. It starts high left. Da, 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 da. So sine, if you guys remember sine and cosine, if you remember the sine graph, it's good. A lot of things in life are sinusoidal. Stock market, like time of day, sunrise, sunset, ocean, current, like a lot of things are sinusoidal. These patterns here, there's some electrical stuff that applies to tangent and cotangent. So if you're going to be an electrical engineer, maybe this would be good. But I do just have to teach it. I got to show it to you. So that's why we just won't quiz over it. Next. Ooh, let's go to the good ones. Secant and cosecant. I think chapter 2 is still posted in Google Classroom. Kennedy, what time is it? No.
9:24.
Thank you. There's some students that really struggle to read a non-digital.
Really?
Yeah.
Something we learned in like.
I don't know. Do they still teach it?
I don't know. They do it for nothing.
You remember your first day or your first chapter in honors geometry when you had to find the angles of the clock hands?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's fun stuff.
No, I did not like that.
Yeah, it's fun stuff.
It's really good.
Probably the only grade I ever got an A on.
Ready? Okay, so I gave the hints in red. In red ink, I gave the hints. One parabola has a natural split. One parabola doesn't. Okay. So the left one has a natural split. The other one doesn't. And we're back to 360 because secant's the same as cosine. Okay. So -4. Then I'm just going to not do 6 marks, but I'm going to go up to 2, and I'm going to go down to -10. So far, so good. Okay, so let's do the easy part first. The graph looks like this. This is the easy part. Now for the asymptotes. Are you ready for it? You're going to take 360 divided by 10 and get 36. Oh. Okay, so here's what that means. This whole thing has to be 36. I should have used pink. That yellow didn't show up, did it? This whole thing has to be 36.
Can we just do that?
No, you can't just do that. Because now I got to label the 3 green lines, okay? So we can do this. Here we go.
Wouldn't it be 12?
Not 12. No. Why 12?
36 divided by 3 is 12.
Oh, so there's not 3, there's 3 lines, but there's only 2 segments. There's a segment here, right? And then there's a segment here.
But you would count by 12.
No.
So then it's just -18.
Well, if the whole stretch has to be 36, what does each half have to be? 18. Okay, so this has got to be 18 and that's got to be 18. Okay, but those aren't the answers either. Okay, so from the leftist, that's right, we're using the word leftist again. From the leftist dotted line to the middle dotted line has to be 18, but it has to have a natural split. From the leftist dotted line to the middle dotted line has to have a period of 18. So, but it's got a natural split. So what is each asymptote? Where's it located? -9 and 9. Is that a jump of 18? Heck yeah, it is. Now I have to do another jump of 18, but I do it from 9. So what's that? 27. Ooh, that made you think. You haven't really had to think for 2 weeks. Let's face it. Not even yesterday. You're looking sharp. The poster's staying forever, as well as the American flag. And the owl, the wise old owl. Maybe it's a camera looking. And the eagle. Yeah. I don't know, but that one's stopped working. That one stopped working a long time ago, but it's still cool. I got that one at a yard sale.
At a yard sale?
Yeah, I got that one and the wise old owl at a yard sale. Probably $1 a piece.
You shop on eBay and your yard sale shopper.
Why not?
You're a bargain shopper.
Oh yeah. I can't wait for my vest. BTW, there were at least 2 or 3 men working at the high school yesterday wearing vests.
Fisher had a vest on yesterday.
Fisher was one.
My grandma wears vests.
There were other people. There were other employees wearing vests. And I'm thinking, okay then. No, not yesterday. I don't think he was. He might have been wearing a cardigan. Last. Oh, you don't know what that is? It's a button down the front sweater. No, it's a sweat oh gosh, what was his name? It's like a sweater, but it's just got buttons down the middle. Cardigan.
Sweater vest.
No, but it wasn't a vest though. I think it was.
Sweater jacket.
A long sleeve sweater can still have buttons.
Yeah.
It's called a cardigan.
Is the snow really done?
Yes. South of Highway 64, it's not.
Is it gonna come back by like tonight?
No.
I want to get out of work.
Okay. Notice on this example that I didn't write anything about a natural split. Okay. So since I didn't write anything about a natural split, that means that I can put my dots here and here and here. So this one's much easier. Then put a 2 here. I'm not going to make all the marks, but that would go up to 6 and down to -2. Okay, for the easy part, cosecant is going to look like that. And it's going to look like this. Yeah. Okay, but now I have to label the dotted lines, the asymptotes. So I'm still going to take 360 and divide by 9er and get 40. So now, pink highlighter, hang on. This whole thing has to be 40. You don't do that. Don't do that. Which means that this has to be 20. And this has to be 20. So far, so good? Got that? So 0, 20, 40. Ta ta da da ta ta. Ta ta da da ta ta ta. Okay. So for your homework, we're going to do 4 problems. Anybody want to guess the 4? One's going to be tangent. One's going to be cotangent. One's going to be secant. One's going to be cosecant. Okay. Do you just want me to write down the problems?
Yeah.
because it's only 4 problems instead of you guys digging through the book. All right. But they are from the book, but 72, sorry, page 75. But don't worry about that. Just write these down and you should be good, okay? Ready? So first one, and I won't even, the numbers don't match up with the book. So y equals 4 plus 3 tangent to theta. That's number 1. Number 2 is the cotangent. Y equals negative 5 plus 4 cotangent 3. Come on, theta. Number 3 is the cosecant. Y equals negative 6 plus 2 cosecant 5 theta. Ooh, 5. And then number 4 has to be secant, which is on page 76. Y equals, oh, you don't know how to do that yet. Here we go. Y equals 1 plus 4 secant 2 theta. Okay, so I had to modify one of those, no big deal. So those are the 4 problems. Just graph away. Now that you've seen me do it, it's all good. We'll have a worksheet tomorrow, and we're going to learn the shift left and right tomorrow. That's it. And then we're done with chapter 2, and then we move on to a whole new world. Didn't I say that somebody was going to sing that song in this class? Who? Oh, somebody by Monday needs to warm up their vocal cords for a whole new world. Really? Dang it. She was going to sing it? Oh, I need to stop recording. To you online people, I say, good day.